Joe Biden's CBP-1 app is not a valid form of identification and should never be accepted at airports. However, with the help of our tax dollars, illegal aliens are securing direct flights to and through the U.S. with this app. Our End Aerial Invasion Act would stop this. Senator Marshall joins us now. Senator, thanks for coming on today. Again, this, is something we've seen where you've got Texas Governor Greg Abbott putting migrants on buses and sending them to sanctuary cities. But viewers might not be fully aware of this plan by the Biden administration to fly out migrants to various cities across the country. What are your concerns about this plan?
Well, number one, Joe Biden has sent 400,000 people through this parole program, which uses the CBP-1 app. So he's brought in 400,000 people from Cuba, from Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. Not exactly places that we can go in and vet these folks. It's not like you can go to Haiti and get an FBI report on these folks that they're sending us. So Joe Biden has brought in 400,000 people already. He has a waiting list of 1.6 million people that are going to do it over the next year as well, sending them to a city near you. So what we're doing is saying, look, if you're an airline and you're allowing them to use this CBP-1 app as a form of identification to get on an airline and endanger Americans, then we're not going to let you fly into DCA. Congress has the authority to determine who flies in and out of Washington, D.C. Reagan Airport. It's that simple.
And you also say the problem, and correct me if I'm wrong, are the U.S. airlines, which you say are complicit in allowing these migrants to board these planes. They don't have the proper identification, which is why you've introduced the End Aerial Invasion Act. So what would this act, and we have it here, what would this act stop the airlines from doing if passed? Because you know as well as we do here, you want to go to an airport, you're getting everything that you're taking on screen. You're turning in sometimes 3 different identifications at 2 different entry points. Right. It's different for this program.
Yeah, I think the TSA and the airlines share a responsibility that they're letting these 400,000 people potentially get on an airline with you and your family. And all we have is this CBP-1 app, which really, again, does not ever vet them. So what we're saying is if you're an airline and you allow this to happen, then we're not going to let you fly into Reagan Airport anymore. It's the only airport that Congress has such reaching jurisdiction, so we can control who comes in and out of Reagan Airport here if you participate in it. So no airline would be willing to do that, so they would stop this nonsense. And again, your taxpayer dollars are paying for these people's flights from these countries into America. 400,000 people, 1.6 million people on the waiting list.
Wow. We'll see if this garners some bipartisan support. As we know, this crisis has impacted Americans all across the country, irrespective of your political affiliations. Senator Roger Marshall, thank you, sir, for coming on today. We do appreciate it.